squad? We back at him again, man. When they thought it was finna end, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time of, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on the road to 100K. If you are new to the platform, at this time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop us a comment, man. And other than that, kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. AV Mob, y'all know the motto. Let's get them, let's get them, let's get them. Let's go. Back at him again, man. Kicking it off for the top. Story number 1. Let's dive straight into it. So, boom. Got the little dude, well-known hitter in the street. And this right here is all too familiar, and it's reality. You got these dudes on the street, tough, well-known head tappers. They doing what they want to do, but you got this thing called karma, or the real them gets exposed when they back get put against that wall. So boom, got the little dude growing up. He ripping and running through the city, jacking dudes, doing what he want, dropping the hammer on guys. Now, he come from a well-known block, but the dudes on his block, they really don't get involved with his nonsense because they know he more like a renegade. Like, nah, man, shorty he be on his own. We ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to him, but depending on his move, depending on if the hood going back that shit or not, because he be putting himself in a lot of little tight situations that motherfuckers don't be wanting to get involved in. So boom, he ripping and running through the city. He making a name. He running with his own little crew. They taking plugs down. They setting little dudes up. They got some females that's on board. They getting motherfuckers knocked off up the hotel. It's a lot of little stuff going on with shorty. So boom, he known as one of the most dangerous dudes in the street because of all the violence he putting in. But all this is done with a group, a crowd. He under the influence, and he got that weapon in his hand. So now he ends up getting booked. Now what he get booked for, it ain't really too much of a big crime, but he gotta lay down for a little bit. He gets over to jail. He continues this little gangster act, but whole time he get into a situation, he end up hanging that ham in somebody. Boom, he get moved. When he get moved, they kind of like raise the security level. So now, when he get to the new compound, he gets in there, they put him in the cell with the old timer. Now, old timer, he already on his type of, whatever type of time that he on. So he trying to really feel the little dude out. See if he one of the guys cannot even make a move on this type of dude. Whole time he can sense that he a little green, or he more so vulnerable or scared. So the old head go in with his move. He start to like put his little 1-2 on the little dude. Now he start to expose himself, and the old timer start letting the young boy hang around him and his homeboys. Now this is the scared but honest truth. You guys over to jail, they be indulging in these wicked and wild games. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the fact that they able to produce violence, they well known, they're able to produce violence, motherfuckers act like they turn a blind eye to it. Meaning they will be around men who are doing these wicked and wild things, come back home into the world, into society, and act like they stand on man principles. It's no way that you can be a man and you was friends with a man that was indulging in those things. Point blank simple. Now, the old timer, him and his homeboys, they start putting these little phrases in shorty head like, man, we all do this, man. All real head busters got them a little situation, man. Shit, it don't matter who it's coming from. It's all gonna feel the same. He giving them all these type of little weird analogies and shit like that. Whole time the little dude, he's scared now. Mind you, he just put that work in at the last compound he was at, but that was on somebody who he felt as though, or he more so knew it wasn't gonna be no get back about. Now he in the eyeballs of real motherfuckers who head tappers. He want to play scared, the real him coming out. So whole time he begins to indulge. He end up getting him a little situation. But now he not even being able to identify that the old head just opening you up. So now whole time, once he get opened up, word get out on the compound or throughout the system that he playing these wicked and wild games. And now it's another written law of what happens behind the wall, stay behind the wall, unless you got the suspect and the victim there at the same time, and their stories coincide, because it's always going to be like, man, yo was over the jail doing such and such. But when the dude come home, he going to say, man, I wasn't over there doing that. Yo was over there doing that. And the motherfucker going to keep passing the hot potato. Y'all know how that goes. So boom, whole time he gets involved with that. Now about a year later, because the little dude probably got like 5 years to do. About a year later, the old head start to make his move on the young boy. So now he like, well, shit, you done tried it that way. You might as well try it like this. So now the little dude looking like, what? So now the young boy more so, he already out there, so he know he involved in this type of world. Whole time, long story short, old head ends up flipping him. So now when he flipped the little dude, not only is you known for indulging, but now you done went from at least being the man in it to being that side of it. So now he really washed. Boom. Long story short, he ride his bit out. He ends up coming home. He come back home, and this is the dangerous cycle right here. You was over the jail doing that with a man. Now you come home, let's say you got a girlfriend. So now you spreading that to your girl. Whole time your girl tricking off with another little dude across town. Now she done gave it to him. He got a girlfriend that he cheating on her with her with. He done gave it to her. So forth and so on, all over. This man supposed to be a well-known head tapper, stand-up guy, thoroughbred. Whole time you over the jail indulging in these wicked and wild games. Forget situations, y'all. They over there involving themselves in wicked and wild games. So boom. Now he come home, him and his girl doing their thing. Word not really out there in the street, so dudes is still looking at him like a stand-up guy. Now everybody behind the wall know what he do, but the streets don't know yet. Bum. He come home, he can't shake the urge. He ends up getting involved with a situation on the streets uptown. So now he got a relationship, they doing their own little thing. One night, him and his bro come home from the club. They ends up, doing they 1-2, having a good night. He gnawed out. She go through his phone. She looking to catch him cheating with a broad. Whole time she catch a whole bunch of little wicked and wild pictures between him and the situation. She goes off, smack fire out on. Boom, you low down man, get the fuck out my house. You done lost your mind, nigga, you crazy. Whole time he's sitting right there looking with the woody like, what? Man, she showed the man a picture. He goes off. So now he gets so scared that, his dirty laundry ready to get out, but whole time it's too late because before she even woke him up, she done screenshotted the pictures, sent it to all type of social medias. The whole world know what's going on now. Man, this man blank lose his mind. He go ahead and zap. He ends one on the right there. She clear. I'm like, yo, crazy. Whole time, though, it's a neighbor in the building. He hears the commotion that's going on next door. He called 911, but as he do that, he get off the phone. He come next door. He start banging on the door. The dude in there, he don't stop. Whole time the neighbor kick the door down. Boom. He come in there, see what's going on. He tries to, he tackle the dude, get him to the ground. But by that time, it was too late. The neighbor and the boyfriend get into a little brawl in the apartment. But, wicked and wild situation. The neighbor end up getting the best of the boyfriend until the police arrive. He ends up getting arrested, getting locked up. But wicked and wild situation, y'all. All over some nonsense that you did, man. All over you wanting to be a fake gangster. All over you wanting to be a fake thug. But now when your back get against that wall, you folded, man. They be folding, man. And they bring that shit back out here to the streets. And now the whole game is polluted. The whole game polluted, man. So always be on point, man, and know who you standing next to and know who you standing with, man. For real. Jump into story number 2. Now I'm off story number 2, man. We coming off that hot one right there. Let's jump into it again. Now, we got these dudes out here for real. Little dude, he coming up in the game here, well-known head tapper. But like I always tell you, man, the thing about being a head tapper is there's always somebody. For every victim that you got, is somebody that love them. So for every victim that you got, you gained an enemy. If not 5, if not 10, depending on how many people love that particular person. Boom. Lord Shorty ripping and running through the town. I'm talking about he got like 3-4 of them under his belt. Whole time he get booked, he get over to jail. Now, when he get over to jail, the first compound that he get to, the big brother of one of the victims that he had, he's at the compound. So when they come out to the yard, the big brother and his homeboys pull down on him. They ready to crush him. The little dude tell him, look, right, if you touch me, do what you do. You can punish me here, but when I get uptown, I'm going to M1 your family. So I'm telling you right now, do what you going to do to me. When I get uptown, I'm telling you, I'm going to start cracking shit. So you decide right now what time it is. Whole time, the first, the big brother, he like, man, fuck that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Him and his homeboys, they dumb. I'm talking about they punish him, do him dirty. So boom, he ends up, he get through that situation. A couple more things transpire. He ends up getting moved, but he walk his time down. Come back on the streets. He don't do nothing to Shorty brother because he like, shit, Shorty must be really, not playing about his family member. So boom, no. But the big brother of him, when I say victim, he didn't M1 him. They just had some street beef going on. Now, when Shorty come back to the streets, he pick up where he left off at. He ends up getting booked again. He get booked again. He goes over to jail. He goes to a different compound, though. Like I tell you, for every one person that you do something to, you might have gained 5, 10, 15, 20 different enemies. So now when he get to the second compound, somebody else that loved one of his victims, they press down on him. But he tried that same shit again. Now, the dude that's pressing down on him, he know the brother that got the life sentence for real. So he done already told him, man, yo, chump ass, man. He told us he was going to do this, that, and the third when he got uptown. Yo, be bluffing. He's a duck. So now, the dude that's pressing up on him right now, he got that mindset in his mind that, man, no matter what he say, sure to be bluffing. Whole time the Lord dude say the same thing to him. Like, look, man, if you touch me, I swear to God, when I get uptown, your people's going to feel that shit. So you might as well think about what the fuck you going to do to me now, because I'm not doing no fighting or no playing when I get uptown. Whole time the big brother, he not trying to hear that shit. They flushes him, but they take it too far. They embarrass him. I'm talking about they do this man filthy in front of the whole compound. So now he labeled as a wing worm throughout the whole system. And his bit, ever since that day, his bit was just terrible. So boom, now he ends up walking his bit down with everything that he endured, everything he went through due to his actions. Boom, he ends up coming uptown. Not even a month later, he ends up catching the little cousin of the dude that punished him over the jail. He ends up catching him one nice slag. And I'm talking about he put that belt to him. He ends up M1ing him, clears him right there. But all because of the shit that the big brother done did now, or the big cousin done did now. When the big cousin get the word over to jail, he don't want to play the game no more, or he don't want to play by mob rules no more. He contacts his lawyer after he contacts his family members, telling them he knows something about a homicide. Gets on the phone, sit down with them people, gets that man booked. Gets that man booked for a M1 homicide, man, because he got knocked off still with the joint, and they had ballistics and DNA, some shit like that, that was able to connect the body to him. Crazy, yo. Crazy. When street rules and street dudes don't want to be street no more, they break, bend, snake, and slime their way out of any and every situation, man. This is why I tell y'all, do not get involved. But y'all know the motto of the game, man. Wicked and wild what? Situations. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time again, man, right now, everybody do it for the kid. Hit that like button, please. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Hit that share button. I love y'all to death. And please, man, drop us a comment, man, so I can keep in touch. We can engage, man, and we continue to build this VMAR family and platform, man. We coming for the crown, yo. We are going to do Casa Not Mr. Beast combined numbers over here, man. So y'all continue to ride with me. I'm going to ride with y'all. Keep your hands in the air and inside the vehicle at all times. I don't know where we going to end up, but I know it's going to be one hell of a ride. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.